Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D. Thought I'd do one of these pop-up shows on a Sunday. I am typically never doing a show like this on a Sunday, but I figured, hey, why not, man? It's Labor Day weekend. If you're like me, you have off tomorrow and you find yourself, up having some beers. Hey, why not? Now, I've got my handy little topless beer can opener here. Have you seen one of these doodads? Huh? Have you seen one of these? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that thing. It's a gadget and it does stuff. Look at that. It has stuff that moves around. Look at that. How cool is that? So what it is these little things here come together like that. And they make, although this one doesn't look like it's moving a lot, does it? Well, what's supposed to happen is they go in and then they go on top of your can. Now, I got a nice classic fine Pilsner. This filling tastes great. Miller Lite here. So you put that on your can. Make sure it's setting on there real good. This is how it's supposed to work. Then you're supposed to, see, I didn't do it right. Then you're supposed to gently squeeze. Okay, now it's set on there. Gently squeeze. You shouldn't have to put a lot of pressure. Now, keep in mind, too, I'm left-handed, so these things are made for right-handed people, so far, from what I hear. Okay, which makes sense because I was having a little bit of a hard time using this thing, right? But it's getting easier now. This particular one is metal. I notice a lot of them are plastic. This one is metal. And then it has this, I don't know if it's, I guess it is really wood. I don't know. It feels kind of plasticky, but what difference does it make? Because you've got this big piece of chunk of plastic right there, but it does look cool. So you take your can in any case, and you just barely put some pressure on this, and you should be able to hold it. Now, this is the slightly tricky part. You put just a little more pressure, not too much, and you should, let's see, you should be able to hear that seal break. Once it does, you got to be careful because if you're squeezing this can, you'll like, and the beer will come out of the top. You hear that? See? Now you see the can kind of twisting. And you can squeeze too hard. You don't want to squeeze too hard. You just want to kind of rotate, let those cutters do their job, and cut the top of that can right off. So I'm doing it just a couple little extras to make sure I've got it real good. Here we go. Can you hear it? Can you hear it kind of? All right. There we go, man. So let's see. See if I did it right. It's kind of hit or miss if I do. Now, this is the trick, right? And this is the part some people don't like, I suppose. But, see? Oh, I'm sorry. And then you kind of push that in, and there you go, man. Look at that. Now you're drinking out of your can. Now I'm wiping my can opener off because it gets kind of messy from the beer. So I'm just kind of wiping it down. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to keep it clean, otherwise the beer will start making it sticky. Oh, sticky, icky. So, and I don't necessarily want that. So, and then I'm just wiping the can of any other stuff. And now you can just drink out of it like a glass, like a cup. See? And you can see the way that lid is still in there right here. Can you see it right here? But it's not in your way. Oh, man. I'm telling you, man. No, it's not sharp. Thank you. We had a comment in here. Let me share that with you. Who is this? Sankafa. I like that, man. That's awesome. No, it's not sharp. Look at the edges. Look. It's cool, man. Look. No charge. It's awesome. Man, it's sweet. Now, once you get in there, you can kind of just pull the lid right out. See? So now I took the lid out. And then you have, now there is Uh, where did that come off of? It's hard to even tell where that came off of, but look, see that can? Look at that. Look at the edges. So you can see the edges on there. Can you see that? Is there enough resolution where you can see the edges? Look at that. Yeah, I'm not hurting myself at all, man. I'm rubbing up on that thing. Look at that. All sideways, up and down. It's not sharp. Not asking for the link. Now, I'll post the link, man. I already have it. Let me see here. Command V. How about that? Boom. Return. There. Boom. There's the link. But it's not sharp, man. I'm telling you. Once you start cracking open your beers like this, and there's a learning curve to this thing. From what I'm hearing, no matter which one you get, if you get the plastic one or the metal one like this, there's a learning curve to it. And especially for me, because I'm left-handed. I've tried it with some right-handed people. I've let them try using mine, and they have a much easier time. So if you're right-handed, from what I hear, these devices are all about you, right? For us lefties, a little more challenging, but you can still get it, as you just saw. I mean, I've had mine now for a few weeks, and the more you use it, the more it gets broke in, right? So there's two factors. It needs to get broke in, and there's a learning curve. So no charge. I mean, look at that, man. This sucker's almost done already. And the cool thing is, see, I got my beer mug right here. I'm not even using it. Now, you guys know, if you've watched me for a long time, I'm real big on pour your beers in a glass. I mean, look, maybe you're at the lake right now because it's Labor Day weekend and it's nighttime and you're kind of bored. So you're like watching this idiot, with his headset on, drinking a beer. You know what I'm saying? But if you had one of these, you could be drinking out of your own kind of aluminum cup. And killing them. And how cool would this be, man? While you're like over the fire right now, maybe you're at the lake, maybe you're at the beach, maybe you're just camping, maybe you're just out in the backyard and you're with your boys or the ladies. How you doing? But you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're with other company. That one's done, son. Look at that. See the bottom of that can? How cool is that, son? And then, like, you could crack one of these open, stick your limes or whatever kind of, I don't recommend fruit in the beer, but some people have been known to do that. You could put your ice in there. I know some people like to put ice in a damn beer. I don't know, man. The things people do to beer. But hey, teach his own. It's your beer. It ain't my beer. You know what I'm saying? I serve my country, so you have the right to do that if you want. It should have been written in the Constitution how you're supposed to drink your beer, just like Germany, right? I mean, Germany put it in there. Don't they have some laws on what you're supposed to do with beer? I don't know. In any case, I'm gonna do another one, man. Check this out. Look. So we've got this thing open. This handle part. See, now if you're right-handed, you can get your finger in here and do all this. But see, I can't. I can do things with both hands, but for some reason I can't do this. So I have to just get my thumb in there to hold it open while it seats real good on top of the can. See if I can get you with a good look. Now, see, I've got it. I don't have like a lot of pressure. It may look like I am, but I don't. You should be able to hold the can with the can opener like this. This is the tricky part. This takes a little bit of practice because once you turn it and you can hear that, well, now the can's open. So you got to be real careful not to squeeze the middle of it. You're trying to hold it from like down here or up here, or whatever your preference is. In my case, I'm just trying to, so watch. Oh, I lost the hold on it. So you want to kind of, and then some people have taken it and just kind of pre-opened it so that they have this open, watch. So they'll put it up like that. So it makes it, once you open it, you can grab the lid by here. and just pull it up. Because some people seem to have an issue with putting a hand up in there and they think it's nasty or something. But I mean, come on, man. It doesn't bother me. It's my beer. It's my finger. Unless you don't know where your nasty finger been, or at least maybe you know where your nasty finger been and you don't want to eat your beer. Wash your hands, man. You got some hand sanitizer, don't you? Damn. Look, okay, you hear that? Look. Oh, that's an awesome sound, isn't it? The crack of the can. That's progress, like your mouth getting all. Because you hear the can cracking open, right? Don't you? When you crack open a beer, don't your mouth get like, yeah, we're going to have beer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got beer. Right? Like, don't you get all happy on the inside? Like, yeah, that's beer. That sounds like beer. I do. I get like, it's kind of like barbecue, right? Like some good, I just had some amazing barbecue earlier. Some good smoked meat. And, oh, man. You know, when you smell that smoke, man, don't you just like, I want some, right? Like you smell the meat and you're just like, I'm gonna follow the smoke. Isn't it like the most primitive thing that human beings can do? Isn't it? Let's see, man. See, this is, sometimes it'll spit back up at you, man, and then I kind of know how she feels. You see, the anticipation of it kind of spitting up, right? It's like, I'm sorry. Look at that. Did you see that? Okay, look. Okay, now sometimes that happens. So you got to have a beer emergency towel. Did you see that? Like I was trying to be careful, man, and that happened. So sometimes that does happen. So there is that. Oh, now it went in. Oh! That's why I got my purple beer emergency towel. Me. Oh, man. I got to get that lid out of there. Okay. It fell in there. Hey, this thing ain't perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'll put it in the other can. The empty can. I got kind of beer everywhere. But it's on my towel. It's all on my towel. See? Watch, I'll show you the towel. See, I got it. I ain't going to tell you what that looks like. But you know what it looks like. I'm just saying. Okay. Nasty minds. Let me see here. So, see, there it is, man. And then look, no edges, no sharp edges. Now, I've done this with my Diet Coke. You know what I'm saying? You could do this with your Diet Coke. You could do this with your carbonated waters and whatever you drink. If it's in a can, you can open it. You know what I'm saying? Make your little cocktails with this. Like you could take a Diet Coke. I don't know, maybe drink half of it, whatever you want to do. Put you a couple of shots up in there and put you some ice in there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of make it fancy. And how many times do you get to drink, you know, a nice glass right out of a nice drink right out of a Diet Coke can like that? It's kind of cool. Something different. You know what I'm saying? Kind of cool. But there's no sharp edges, man. That's what I dig about it. And then it's a regular cup. It's an aluminum cup. Keeps your drink cooler for a little longer, right? Kind of nice, man. Let me see. Andrew's got some comments on here, man. Let's see. I would love to tip one back, but I need to get to work in the morning. 52-hour week this week, off Saturday and Sunday. Back when I was a kid and she drank beer, she added about a teaspoon of salt to it. Yeah, some people do a lot of different things. Ambidextrous. That's right, my friend. Ambidextrous. Yeah, I can kind of do a lot of things with both hands because I think a lot of lefties can. Because, you know, when you're left-handed, you live in a right-handed world. That's the way it works. So, you know, I think a lot of us tend to be able to do a certain amount of things with both hands. Some can, you know. But I can definitely do it. No, I did a beer review. And today's not over. Today is not over. And the weekend's not over because it's the Labor Day weekend. I have all day tomorrow to get it done, too, as well. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Havana says, Joe D failed his beer review promises just like Fat Reggie. King Stoller said, that's pretty neat. It is, man. It's kind of cool. Joe could be reviewing beer right now. He's lollygagging around. I'm being called out, isn't I? Yes, young Jedi. Mr. Rayner's on here. Look at that. How you doing, my friend? You can make a review on a phone. No excuses, Joe. I'm being called out bad. What do you guys think about this, man? I'm being called out bad on here, man. Review malt liquor. You've never had it, Joe. You have a decent selection, Jody. Andrew says, commish. St. Ides is available in Phoenix. No excuses, Jody. Hey, once they change the name, I might have one. Matter of fact, the chances are pretty good. And Havana says, the chairman. That's the way that works. Enjoying a nice, refreshing Miller Lite. Tastes great, less filling. So, what's everyone's thoughts on that? Hey, you know what? I just watched the 4 episodes that I had of what do you call that? What's that? Hard Knocks with the Rams and the Chargers. Oh man, dude, what's your feeling on football? I'm mixed, man. I was like, not that into it this year. And I'm a season ticket holder. Not that into it. Not this year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next year. We'll see how it goes. And then I watched Hard Knocks, bro. And of course, I'm a diehard Rams fan. You see that right behind me, right? It's behind me every single show. Love the Rams. I even tell my kids, look, man, it's the Rams, God, and then you somewhere down the line. I don't know how that works, but the Rams is always first. Love the Rams, right? I mean, everybody loves the Rams, don't they? Like, the Rams is all that matters in this world, right? But man, watching Hard Knocks and seeing guys, hitting and stuff again, I'm like, oh man, I love football. It's this mixed thing, right? You're like, oh, it drives me nuts, but at the same time, I'm like, God, I love football. Oh, I love football. Andrew would get slapped by SWW in real life. Commish. Fact. Havana, he could not reach me. He's a midget. Boom. That's the part he didn't write in there. He didn't type that in there. I just kind of ad-libbed that part. Boom. I did that part for him because I'm the only one here. Hello. Posted a link in there if anybody wants to jump in. Have at it, man. You're more than welcome to. This is a pop-up show. Special Sunday Labor Day show. I thought we'd pop up and see who comes in, man. See who just feels like joining in. Maybe we'll get some people from across the pond that are waking up a little early and having their morning coffee a little early. Maybe you're having some nice cool weather, man. It's still okay. Just as a reference, it's 9:04 right now, currently 9:04. Do you remember that? Remember the days when we had actual telephones that were hooked up to the wall and you dial the number? I forget what the number was. Wasn't it like, I don't know, was it like 555 1212 or something? Whatever your zip code is, and then, or area code, I'm sorry. And then it was like, whatever your area code is, and then it was like 555 1212 or something like that. And then it go dong, right? And it would tell you the time and then the weather, wouldn't it? Didn't it work like that? Or am I kind of remembering wrong? But it's 101 degrees right now, and it's 904. 905 now. And it's 101 right now in Phoenix. It's a hot son of a gun, man. Our low is 83, just as a reference. So, it's been pretty doggone hot here, man. Yeah, Andrew says 11:04 here, Central Standard Time. Mr. Rayner, drink only malt liquor for breakfast. Time and temp. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I used to be able to call the number. Remember when you had could you do it with the rotary phone? When we still had rotary phones, it would still work, didn't it? It wasn't only push button. It worked when I remember when I was a kid and you had to go to the like the AT&T store and get a phone. Like you had to get a phone, and then once you had the phone, then you could plug it into the wall. Boy, times have changed quick too, haven't they? Like. And how excited do you get about phones nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Do you remember it was just a few years back, the latest iPhone would come out or the latest Samsung phone would come out. You get all excited. Aren't phones kind of like refrigerators these days? Aren't they kind of like an appliance? You're just kind of like, oh, aren't they like, oh yeah, this phone got like 10 more pixels than last year's phone. What? Seriously? That's all you got? And we raised the price another $1,000. So this year's phone's $2,000. Man, ain't you guys rich enough? And you took away the headphone jack, and you took away this, and you took away that, and you're giving me 10 more pixels. Sweet. Right? Like, come on, man. Yeah, phones are kind of like, I love my iPhones, man, but I see a new iPhone come out. I'm like, now they're talking about the new iPhones are going to have 5G. Ooh, I don't know. How is this going to change my life? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. A refrigerator is a refrigerator. Okay, here we go, man. I'm going to try this one again. See how we do. Now, I got to get my bare emergency towel. See, I got my purple towel. Now, for those of you in Minnesota, purple might be okay, right? But, for the rest of us that are men, no, just kidding. No, purple's acceptable. I've got a purple towel right now. Let's see here, man. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this done without making a mess. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, yeah, that's the sound. I like this. Wait, how come I can't turn it the other way? It's not going the other way. It's only going one direction right now. This ain't working too good. This is live TV, kids. Okay, you hear that? That's some progress. All right. That's a can getting cut right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. Now let's see how we did. Let's see. Can I pull it? All right. No, it's got to go down. Damn it. It's going to go down hard, too. It's going to blow up. I'm putting it down on the table. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes they just go in rough. See how it didn't blow over the top as much as the last one, but sometimes they just don't want to go easy, I noticed that. Now, that one dude that invented this thing, he makes a lot of videos on YouTube, and he's got it down to a science. But he's been doing this for years, so he knows how to do it. Okay, so it was in the can, so now I'm pulling it right out of the can. There we go. Now I just put it in one of these other cans and dry that one off. So right now I've opened 3 beers, and look at my towel. My towel is like getting soaked, but that's the way it works. And it's just, to me, it's worth it because to be able to drink out of this can like a regular cup is cool. And much more refreshing. And you don't have to waste any, you don't have to dirty a glass or a cup or something, I don't know. However you need to make sense of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sense of it however I can too. Screw it. Let me get some comments. We've got, wait a minute. King Stoller says, yeah, it's more or less the same time every year. And remember phone booths? Joe D, I remember civility too. Joe D, yeah, those were good old days. Yeah, folks. I know, man. It's a crazy time. I upgraded my phone when the battery starts dying, when I have to charge it constantly. Last phone was the Galaxy 7 Edge. I use it as a backup alarm clock. The new phone is a Samsung 10. And making a phone call was only a quarter. Yeah? Yep. Gotta bounce. Need to get some shut-eye. Well, good to see you, Andrew. Take care, man. Have a good rest. The chairman is 4'2" on camera and 6'3" in real life. Boy, Havana's got his back. Ain't game, folks. It is not a game. He is not playing. Hey, one thing I didn't get to talk about. Did I talk about it on yesterday's show? I don't know if I did, but we're going to get to this because I think this is pretty interesting. Now, Anheuser-Busch, let me see. Let me run a search on this, and then I'll share the screen with you guys so you guys can check it out. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So we're going to share the screen because I want to know what your guys' feeling is about Anheuser-Busch making this dog beer. They made a beer that is for dogs. Busch releases dog beer. Here you go. Let's make this nice and big so everybody can see it here. We would like to send you no. No, thank you. Why don't we pause this? So as you can see right here, just from this picture, it's Dog Brew by Busch. So Anheuser-Busch made a beer. And here we go. You can now sit back and crack up. You probably can't see this, can you? Here we go. Now we're making this nice and big. You can now sit back and crack open a cold one with your canine friend. Busch has released its first batch of, quote, Dog Brew beer, an all-natural, non-alcoholic product containing only fresh ingredients, according to the company. The beer contains no alcohol and no hops, since they are both toxic for dogs. Rather, Busch Dog Brew is made with only pork bone broth, water, vegetables, herbs, and spices. You can pour the whole can into your dog's bowl by itself or use it to soften your dog's food. Busch says the drink can be served cold or room temperature. How much should you give your dog? Busch says it depends on the weight of your dog, but it is not harmful to drink the entire can in one sitting. They say for smaller dogs, the product will last for 5 days after opening it in the fridge. And there's a cute picture of a dog biting into the side of the can. Busch says it is not a meal replacement. Quote, feed your dogs. They love food just as much as you. And quote, a 4-pack of dog brew is only sold over the internet for about $10, but ships to all states in the United States. Currently, the product is sold out, but you can sign up for a waiting list so you can be the first to know when it is back in stock. By signing up, you'll also receive an exclusive discount on Bush Merc for you and your pup. Bush says they will donate $1 for every 4-pack sold to the Best Friends Animal Society. So how do you guys feel about this, man? What do you guys think about dog brew? As far as I know, it's the first brew that is made specifically for dogs. Mr. Rayner said, this is fact. This is fact. That's right. But kind of cool, man. The dogs have their own beer. Now, I think we might have all known people that, would drink a beer and either pour some out and their canine friend would, lap up the puddle, or they'd pour some out in their bowl and the dog would drink some beer out of the bowl. I've known guys, whether right or wrong, and every beer they drank, their dog drank a beer before you know it, the dog is passed out drunk. Kind of, I've known it to happen. However you may feel about it, I've known it to happen. So here it is from Bush.com. Okay, so here it is right from Bush's website. You can join and it says, oops, we already sold through our first batch of dog brew by Bush. But don't worry, we're in the process of brewing more nectar of the dogs. In the meantime, sign up for our waiting list or our wait list so you'll be the first to know when it's back in stock. Plus, you'll receive an exclusive discount on Bush Merc for you and your pup. For real. Do you get what they did there? Thank you for your patience, right? A little play on patience there, in case you don't get it. And here it is. There's a look at the can. 12-ounce can. Pork bone broth, dog brew by Bush. Made for dogs. Dog brew by Bush. We made a brew from bone broth for our best friends. Bush Dog Brew is an all-natural product that contains only fresh ingredients made with vegetables, herbs, spices, water, and pork broth to provide your best buddy with a nutritious and tasty snack that helps and promote a healthy digestive system. Bone broth is also a great way for dogs who struggle to eat solid food and get all of their extra nutrients. Your best friend is going to love it. We're positive. You get it? Ingredients are bone-in pork butt, whole corn, celery, basil, mint, turmeric, ginger, water. There you go. And there's your FAQ with some questions. What do you guys think of this, man? Mr. Rayner says, my ex-wife was half canine, folks. At least her face was, good God, folks. Hey, we might have been married to the same lady. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Even you malt guys might want to try one of these things. You know? We famously know that a lot of you guys can't open your bottles of beer anyway. So why not, try one of these can openers, and then you can finally get some of your beverages open. Because we all know that famously, I don't know, you guys can't seem to open those bottles anymore. That's the way it goes. I don't know, what was it, like 25 times or something like that? There's someone out there that we have on video that just couldn't quite crack the bottle. Couldn't. He had to take off the mask and did all. It was a thing, man. It was a thing. Ooh, that was ugly. Ooh, that was ugly. So yeah, what do you guys think for anybody that has dogs out there? And now they didn't say anything about cats. Can cats safely have this stuff? They didn't say anything about that. Let me copy another link and post this to the chat here, just in case anybody feels like jumping in. You guys are more than welcome. You know what? I didn't go over the schedule. Let's look up the schedule and see what's happening. NFL schedule, week 1, 2020. Okay. Here we go. So this will be the schedule for week 1. And this starts Thursday, I think, right? Yeah, Thursday, 9/10. Today's 9/6. So this would be Thursday, 9/10. So the first game is the Texans at the Chiefs. And then Sunday starts the NFL football. Dun, 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 dun. You've got the Bills at the Jets, Packers at Vikings, Eagles at Washington. Now, that Washington with the big W, that is the Washington football team, formerly known as the Redskins, right? So I think that's their new logo moving forward, at least for the time being, is the W, isn't it? Let's click on that just to get, Washington football team. Washington football team, yeah. I hadn't quite seen that W yet. I think I heard about it, but hadn't quite seen it. Browns at Ravens. These are all early games. These are all your 10 o'clock games. 10 o'clock Eastern, that is. Colts at Jaguars. Now, the Colts have a new quarterback. You got your boy that came from San Diego or L.A. now. Came from the Chargers, rather, right? Finally decided to make a move, and he's over there with the Colts now, right? The Browns, what's happening with the Browns, man? They had all this buzz. They had all these personnel that went over there, and man, they're in total meltdown over there. So they got a lot to prove over there coming into this season. The Ravens, you got that stud quarterback. The guy runs all over everybody. You still got some decent defense happening over there. So the Ravens are, there's a lot of eyeballs on the Ravens. You got the Raiders at Panthers. The Raiders. The Bears at the Lions. That's a big time battle over there of the North. Seahawks at Falcons. Battle of the Birds over there, right? Dolphins at Patriots. Now, the Dolphins, that's an interesting game, isn't it? Because don't the Dolphins kind of have the Patriots number in some sort of way? These are all early games. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games in the morning. Chargers at Bengals. This is at 1:05. Cards at the Niners. That's a 1:25 start. Buccaneers at Saints. Also 1:25. Then you got the Cowboys. The Cowboys at the Rams. Now, that's the game that matters right there, people. Right there. Cowboys at the Rams. And, of course, the Rams, we're going to kill them. We're going to kill them, right? I mean, that's the way that works. That's a Sunday nighter. That's the Sunday night game. That's the one everybody be laying eyeballs on. Then the Monday night games, you've got the early Monday nighter. That would be the 4:10 start. Steelers at Giants. A lot of people looking at the Steelers this year, man. A lot of people saying that, hey, the Steelers, they're right there, man. They got Big Ben back. They got some receivers going. Got some defense going. A lot of people looking at Tomlin and expecting some great things this year. Titans at Broncos. I don't know much about those two teams going into this year. I really don't. I think the Broncos still have a decent quarterback. I forget who the quarterback for the Titans is, but that's the 7:20 start on Monday, and then you have week 2 breakdown and week 3 breakdown. But that's just going into this week, the first week in the NFL. What I always feel like is the official start of the sports for this year. I don't know. Anybody keeping up with basketball this year? I've been keeping up with the Lakers. Highlights only. I haven't really watched that much live basketball at all. I just haven't watched that much at all. I've watched a little bit of live baseball. I've watched some live NASCAR. The boys that race on Saturday and the boys that race on Sunday. I've watched them both. Watched a little bit of live golf. That's kind of entertaining. Watched some tennis. That's different. Tennis is an interesting thing, isn't it? Because even when the crowd's supposed to be quiet, the crowd is always still part of the game. I find tennis to be kind of interesting with no fans. All of it is interesting with no fans. It was cool on the show to have some of the guys from across the pond talk about how they're integrating fans back into their stadiums. And I heard right after yesterday's show, I heard right here in Phoenix, our local soccer team, how they're integrating fans slowly, just as slowly as they are in Europe, fans back into the stands. I think 1,000. I think they're starting that first day with 1,000 and then working the way up from there. But they have actually a pretty cool stadium over there. I think it's in Tempe. It's a pretty cool stadium. Phoenix Rising, I think, is our soccer team. Pretty cool stadium. A small little stadium, but it's pretty cool. At least I've seen it. I haven't been in it, but I've seen it you can see it right from the freeway as you're driving by. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining in on this pop-up, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Mr. Rayner, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you in the chat, at least. Andrew, I know he's probably nodding out by now. Havana, good to see you, brother. Hey, who was that? Sanaka NYC. Good to see you, bro. Absolutely. And King Stoller. Good to see you also, man. Thank you guys for joining in on this pop-up show. I just wanted to and for Havana calling me out. That was awesome. I know I could have been doing, but you know what? I honestly plan on doing some reviews. I'm hoping that possibly I can get to a. Mr. Rayner says, Joe, you have to drink a 40 ounce of malt liquor on one of your upcoming Share Beer shows for old Hulk. It would be sincerely appreciated, you craft beer C. Well, you know what I mean, Jody. Later, he says, yeah, hey, you know what? That's not going to happen. But we have a representative from the CBC, and everybody knows what the CBC. If you don't know what the CBC stands for, then you just go back and check it out, investigate it yourself. But we are the CBCs, according to the chairman and the rest of the craft beer malt liquor community. That's what they call us, craft beer guys. But we do have a rep that drinks 40 ounces for us. He's kind of like our Jesus, if you will. You know how God, gave his only begotten son for our sins. And we kind of give our bum for our sins. And he kind of sacrifices. He's our Jesus. Bum is our Jesus. And he sacrifices himself so that we don't have to. And that's the way that works. That way we don't have to, participate in such, hey, Did anybody see that series on barbecuing, by the way, before I get out of here? It's on Netflix. Let me dial up my Netflix here. Can I get in trouble for showing Netflix? I don't think so. I've done it a few times. I don't think I can get in trouble for showing Netflix. Let me sign in here. Oh, wrong ID. God bless. Boy, let me tell you. I'm trying to do this the right way and it won't let me. Here we go. Boy, it's taking forever to sign in here. Come on, Netflix. Okay, here's my personal Netflix. I'll share the screen real quick. Does yours always show the live previews? Oh, look at here, the Karate Kid! Boom! That's the famous kick. Anyway, let me see. Popular Netflix trending nail on my list. Where's the stuff I watched? Continue watching. No, it's not on there. Where's the stuff I watched? Watch again. Here we go. Founder, no. What's up with Netflix, dude? Why is it so effing hard to find something? I just watched it. I just finished it this morning. Okay, it's like something about barbecue. It's called something barbecue. Doggone it. Don't you find this frustrating with Netflix? Seriously. It is hard to find anything on Netflix anymore, isn't it? And it just showed it to me. I just watched it. Come on, Netflix. You're killing me here, son. Okay, let me go across here. Let's see. It's gotta be popular on Netflix about barbecue, man. Are you kidding me? Where is this thing? Oh, Netflix. How many times can I say Netflix in one sentence? Netflix. If people can F-bomb everything, why can't I N-bomb stuff like Netflix? Oh, that I guess I shouldn't say that. That's not really good. N-bomb. No, you don't want to N-bomb. Don't N-bomb. Netflix. We only think of one thing when we say N-word, but the real N-word is Netflix, isn't it? Isn't Netflix the other N-word? I don't think we think about it that way, do we? I've never thought about it till right now when I said it. I guess I shouldn't be saying that. Putting things in people's minds. God, what happened to it? What's the name of the damn show? Come on, you're killing me here. Let me go down my list of stuff here and see. Forget about it. Forget I ever said anything. Where's the stuff I just watched? How do I get to the stuff I just watched? Do we have a Netflix expert in here? I can click on something that I just watched. Where's all the stuff I watched? Here's my list. Have you seen that show Hoops? I know I can't play it. Dear God. The amount of cussing in that show is unbelievable. It's an animated show, for Christ's sake. Have you seen this show? This coach is one angry SOB. Boy, he just cusses like a madman. Wow. That is definitely not a kid's animated show. I'm telling you right now. I can't remember what the name of that damn show is, and it's killing me. But it's about barbecue, and it's pretty damn good. Pretty darn good show. I think there was 5 episodes. It was really short. So I finished. Oh, Nurse Jackie was good. Did you guys watch Nurse Jackie? Nurse Jackie was good. I like Nurse Jackie. You got Orange is the New Black. I haven't heard anything about that show in a long time. That show kind of faded away, didn't it? Okay, here's some of your Netflix originals. It's a Netflix original show because it's a cooking show. Come on. I don't know where it's at, guys. I don't know. Live TV, kids. What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? How do you find anything on Netflix anymore, man? I just watched it. I just want to see the stuff I watched. Oh, here it is. Chef's Table. God, good God. Chef's Table. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Tootsie. This lady, Tootsie. Wow. That lady can cook some stuff, man. Let me tell you. All these people. That dude is a trip. This Tootsie, though. This lady. That lady's, I don't know, somewhere around 90 years old. And look at her still cooking stuff. Still out there over the fire. Moving the coals. Mopping the meat. That lady's still mopping meat. And this dude, that dude can grill some stuff, man. It's a good show, man. You should watch it. You can see I watched all of them. See how you got the red mark all the way through? Look at that. Red mark, red mark, red mark. I watched it all, man. All 4 episodes. Look at that. It's a good show. I liked it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. It's a good show. Oh, what do we got here? Bum is really the fall guy, folks. Hey, Bum is the man. Bum is a paid employee of the Share Beer Show. I'll have you know. Bum and Mark are both paid employees. What do you call that when someone's trying to get in a biker gang, right? Prospect. Yes. Coach is still in prospect stage there. He's still the prospect. But he's a very dear, intimate part of the show. But he's still a prospect. He's not a paid employee yet. Yeah. Lots of zeros in that check. Lots of zeros in those checks. They get checks regularly. Lots of zeros, though. There's not a number in front of it. It's just lots of zeros. No benefits. I'm a slave driver. Yeah. Yeah, Mark was actually on paid vacation. And Bum was exercising some sick leave in the earlier part of the show. Exercising some sick leave. See? Anyway, I'm out of here, kids. We'll see you guys. Peace out. Thanks for jumping in the pop-up show. I appreciate it, man. Hope everyone has a nice, safe Memorial Day tomorrow, at least here in America. I don't know. What do they do in Canada? Do they celebrate anything in Canada? Is it some form of Boxing Day or something in Canada? I don't know. Or across the pond, do they do anything? In Japan or China? Yay, one thing I learned about China is the Chinese work week Sunday through Thursday. I Googled it. And they said the Chinese work week is Sunday through Thursday. Do they have every Friday and Saturday off? Is that their weekend in China? I know nothing about China, but I looked it up. You guys tell me. If anybody's been to China, you can tell me what their work week is like. They work, I think they said, according to Google, well, yeah, let's look it up. Let me just look it up. How about that? Chinese work week. Here. Before I hit enter. There, Chinese work week. The Chinese government stipulates a 5-day work week, and the business hour is regulated as no more than 8 hours a day and no more than 44 hours a week in the labor law of the People's Republic of China. The regular working time generally is from Monday to Friday, with Saturday and Sunday off. Well, then why did it tell me? Oh, I know what it was. This one over here, the Alexa, was the one that told me that. Yeah, you. She's lighting up right now, listening to everything I say. Now, Google's telling me different. Google says that it is Monday through Friday with Saturday and Sunday off. The normal business hours are from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. with 2-hour break from 12 to 2. That's interesting. However, there are local variations in different sectors and cities. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. In case anybody's wanting to know, which country works the most? Mexico. Wow. Easily number one with 2,146 hours. South Korea is number two with 2,070 hours. How long is this? What's the standard here? What's this number? Is this 2,070 hours for the year? What is this? That's a lot of damn hours. Greece? I didn't think Greece worked at all. 2,035 hours? And then India at 19. What is this? Working time is the period of time that a person spends at paid labor. Unpaid labor, such as a personal housework or caring for children or pets, is not considered part of the work week. Many countries regulate the work week by law, such as stipulating minimum daily rest periods, annual holidays, and a maximum number of working hours per week. All right, screw this. I want to get to these hours. What are they talking about here? History. Yeah, screw that. Give me another graph. Here we go. Average annual hours actually worked per worker. All right, this is 2016. Okay, 2019. So this is last year. So this is per year. You know I like graphs. So this one right here. This one to our left. That's the one we're looking at. Number one is Mexico. Number two is Costa Rica with 2,121 hours. Mexico is number one with 2,148 hours. South Korea, Russia is number 4. Greece is number 5. United States is number 10. We're way down there, but we are in the top 10 in the world in 2019. Now, that's up, apparently, from 2016, where the United States was ranked 14th with roughly about the same hours, 1,781. We're at 1,786. So it hasn't gone up by much at all. 5 hours for the year average. Number one was Mexico in 2016. Number one, 2015 was Mexico. I got a feeling they just never really drop out of that number one rating there. South Korea was number 2. They were number 3, ranked number 3. They've actually worked less hours. 2016, they were working 2,070 hours. 2015, they were working 2,113 hours. South Korea now is working 1,993 hours as of last year. They're trending in the right direction, aren't they? South Korea. Maybe there's a good reason for that. Maybe it's not good. I have no idea how these things work. It's amazing. It's amazing. China is famous for exporting exotic viruses, folks. And Neri says, good morning from Holland. Hey, good morning, my friend. I am having a good morning Miller Lite beer. And I am sure you're having your morning, I don't know, cup of tea, cup of coffee. Now, for us, the morning for you would be the future for us. And that would be Labor Day, which is a big day off for us. A nice holiday for us here in America. Where does Holland rank? Let's see where Holland ranks. Even if they're, where's Holland? They're not even in here. Netherlands, there you go. 1,430 hours a week. Number 33. 1,430 hours, Netherlands. But that was in 2016. Where's the Netherlands now? Oh, I'm not showing that graph, am I? Where's the Netherlands now? Let's see. Boy, they're not even on the chart. It might be the place to be is Holland. Might be the place to be. Netherlands right here, number 33. They didn't even go that high this year or this past year. They didn't even go that high. That's not fair to them. Netherlands was number 34. 1,419 hours per week. Germany was 36. 1,368 hours in 2015. 1,363 hours in 2016. They didn't decide to go that high. What's up with that? I don't know. I don't know about Wikipedia. Can we trust Wikipedia? What's going on with that? Let's talk about that. What's up with that? Wikipedia. What's up with that? I have something on order from China. High quality stuff, actually. Anybody getting a 2-channel audio? I love 2-channel audio. I have some good quality audio equipment coming from China. Malt liquor drinkers 3K plus. That's just overtime. Malt liquor. That's from Brown Bag. Man, where is Bum? Bum is missing on some good info right now. Man, Bum would be all hurt. And he's missing out. Anybody have some good barbecue? Anybody doing some good barbecue for this weekend? Oh, my God. Whew. Man, here in Phoenix, we've got a damn good... What? I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna... Let me see. Barbecue. Top 10 barbecue in USA, right? Maybe. Right? Right? Top 10 barbecue. Top 10 barbecue restaurants. There we go. Let's just look that up. How about that? Top 10 barbecue restaurants in Phoenix. In America. Here you go. Thrillist.com. That was in 2019. We want more current than that. New York Post. That was 2017. We want something newer than that. If 2019 is all I got, then that's what I got to go by. Looks like 19 is about it. This one's from October 2019. Let's check this one out. Best spots for barbecue in America. Let's from tender, juicy brisket to smoked hog. that's been drizzled and dripped in tubs of sauce the size of the Gulf of Mexico. Americans know exactly how to prepare the best barbecue. They're starting from the bottom, of course, and that's number 50 out of Richfield, Connecticut. So I'll just kind of quickly go through this until we get to the top 10. Oh man, that sandwich looks good. I'd kill that sandwich right now. Let me tell you. Whew. Man, I had some good barbecue today. Let me see. Man, Maine? Number 42? Noble Barbecue in Portland, Maine? Wow. Hawaii. Wouldn't you kind of expect Hawaii to be on the list somewhere? Rhode Island? Cumberland, Rhode Island. I literally would never expect Rhode Island to make the list. South Dakota's kind of sneaky, aren't they? That is some good beef country up there, man, honestly. Nebraska, yeah, sneaky good, man. Sneaky good. There's a lot of meat up there. North Dakota, yeah, that's some sneaky country, man. Casper, Wyoming, yeah, you can get some good stuff up there. West Virginia, also, yeah, I can see that. Indiana, yeah. Florida, okay. Look at that plate. Dude, I'd kill that plate right now. Look at that. Look how nice that sliced sausage looks. Got some brisket over here. Got some ribs happening over here. Got the pickles and the jalapenos. Oh, man. I had some excellent pork belly today. Oh, it was smoked to perfection, son. Only make it on Sundays at this place I went to. Oh, it was so freaking good. Montana, looking pretty good, repping really well. Detroit, I bet you there's some good stuff up there. Philly, Neptune City, New Jersey, Minneapolis. Look at this. Where's Andrew? Andrew, he seems to know all things Minnesota. New Hampshire, Wisconsin. There's got to be some cheese on this plate if it's Wisconsin, right? Come on. Oh, Cloudcroft, New Mexico. Look at that. Mad Jacks. I've never been there. Massachusetts, Iowa. Sneaky good in Iowa. You know what? Utah. Let's talk about Utah for a second. Utah is popping up on a lot of radars, folks. A lot of radars. There's some good beer coming out of Utah. Now they're top 22. Number 22, R&R Barbecue, Salt Lake City, Utah. Sneaky good. Marysville, Washington. Look at that, man. I love good fresh onions. Nice pickle. I don't know. How do you guys do it? If you have a plate like this, I like to get a little brisket, a little piece of onion, a little piece of pickle, or maybe a pickle, kind of all one nice bite, right? I like to get a nice bite of the brisket first. I like the good fatty brisket. Don't give me lean brisket right away. I want good fatty brisket, right? Burnt end. Give me some burnt end. I want some burnt end with the nice fatty brisket. I'm going to get me a piece of that first. And once I got that down, the next bite, I'm going to want some of this. The next bite, I'm going to want a piece about like this right here. See this piece right here? I'm going to want like that. And then I'm going to put some onion on there. Then I'm going to put some pickle and maybe one of these nice jalapenos right there. Oh, yeah. Is that too much? Am I a little too? Louisiana. Now, wouldn't you kind of expect some good barbecue out of the South, right? Maryland, kind of sneaky good, aren't they? Louisiana, that's the joint in Louisiana. The Shed Barbecue and Blues joint. Mississippi. Owensboro, Kentucky. Man, look at that stuff. That stuff's been mopped like crazy. Look at that. Look at that juiciness in there, man. Cincinnati, Ohio. I've heard about Ohio. Now we have a dear friend of ours that is in Ohio, and many people that have jumped in on the show at this point from Ohio, and a lot of good, sneaky good food in Ohio. Oklahoma is actually part of that beef belt, man. There's some good steak places and stuff like that in Oklahoma. This is out of Tulsa. Number 15, Burn Co. Barbecue. Now you got number 14, Jones Barbecue Diner. Marina? Would that be Marina, Arkansas? Oh, that looks like a good sandwich. I'm telling you right now. Hometown Barbecue, Brooklyn. Man, Brooklyn's got some good stuff. Look at that. They got actual fresh peppers on there. Good pickled onions. That looks pretty good. Number 12, Fox Brothers Barbecue in Atlanta, Georgia. Look at that piece of brisket there, man. Oh, Beast Craft Barbecue, Bellevue, Illinois. All right, I could get into that. Number 10. Now, here you go. Here's the top 10. Look at that plate. Man, if you get through that plate. Now, what do we got here on this plate? Look at this plate. Okay, what do we got here on this plate? Man. White oak smoked spiced brisket is the hottest item on the menu at ZZ Barbecue. ZZQ, I'm sorry. This is ZZQ, Richmond, Virginia. So it's the hottest item on the menu at ZZQ. And it's cooked to such perfection that you'll wonder why you waited so long to make it out to Richmond just to try it. Even though the owner here is a Texas native, they add a Virginian spin to all their barbecue, creating one of the most unique, superb tastes in barbecue at the moment. So look what they're doing with the mac and cheese. We can start over here. You got mac and cheese in the corner. You've got baked beans with some green onion on them. You got, I don't know, is this kind of a spin on potato salad right here? You got some pickles happening here. You got some, what looks like to me, some lean brisket right here. Nice and burnt on the end. I like that burnt part, man. Some pickled onions. Looks like you got some turkey happening here. Some smoked turkey. Looks like you got some nice, possibly fatty brisket happening right here. And then some ribs. You got some ribs happening over here. Then you got your cabbage over here. Some nice pulled pork. And what do you guess this part is right here? I'm not quite sure. Boom! Number 9, Little Miss Barbecue. Guess where I ate today? Number 9 on the list. Little Miss Barbecue has become quite popular in the world of barbecue over the past few years, and for good reason. The mouth-watering true Texas barbecue is so good that it causes lines out the door just waiting for a taste. We suggest trying their brisket, which tastes truly Texan. I just had Little Miss Barbecue today, my friends. Oh, my God. And it ain't lying. There was a line. Even with COVID, there was a line. It's good. That is good. Now, I didn't have any of this pulled stuff. I had fatty brisket because, like I said, I like the fatty part of the brisket. I like them burnt ends. So he gave me some of the burnt ends, and he gave me some of the fatty brisket. I had some of them onions. I had some of them pickles. I had some of them ribs. I had some of that jalapeno sausage they got. And then on Sunday, and then of course they had some mac and cheese. And on Sunday, they make the pork belly. Oh man. Amanda says Jody maxing out his credit card on food again. It ain't hard to spend $100 on food at a barbecue joint these days, man. I'm telling you, you could do $100 easy. Havana says brown bag is gonna swell your eyes shut. The 480 is an asshole. But that's actually where I ate number. Now they're number 9 on the list at one time for a small period. Little Miss Barbecue is rated number 1 barbecue in the country. That was already a couple of years ago, and it put them on the map. They've been busier than hell ever since. Number 8 is Big Bob Gibson Barbecue in Decatur, Alabama. Man, look at those ribs. Hart Barbecue, Raytown, Missouri. Number 6 is Lewis Barbecue, Charleston, South Carolina. Wow. Look at them ribs, man. Damn. They don't typically show ribs. They like to show a whole hog over there, don't they? But look at this. They're doing some ribs. They're showing off the ribs. Number 5. So here you go, top 5 list. This is really important. Once you get into the top 5, you're talking some damn good barbecue. Matt's Barbecue, Portland, Oregon. Look at that plate. Got some good ribs happening here. Some sausage, some pulled pork, some mac and cheese. Whoo, look at those beans, man. Those beans look good. Looks like you got some potato salad over here, some coleslaw, some sauce. Whoo! Nice Coke in a glass. That looks like some good original Mexican Coke with the pure cane sugar. Then you got one of those Mexican drinks here, the mango Mexican drink. Oh, that is some good stuff, man. Number 4, Joe's Kansas City Barbecue, Kansas City, Kansas. Now, I've had plenty of barbecue. This was in the 90s now. Plenty of barbecue on the Kansas side of Kansas City. Pretty damn good barbecue in Kansas City, man. And look at that. Oh, my goodness. Number 3, Central Barbecue, Memphis, Tennessee, I'm sorry. Looks like some good stuff. I wish they'd had better photography on this stuff because they're not really showing it off real well. Number 2, Louis Mueller, Taylor, Texas. Look at that, man. Those are beef ribs, son. Look at that. Maybe slightly pickled jalapenos. Still look kind of fresh. They're that nice little mix right in there. Oh, man. And number 1, Skylight Inn Barbecue, Ayden, North Carolina. After speaking with numerous locals, travelers, and barbecue experts, the conclusion is that the pork served at Skylight Inn Barbecue is the number 1 best barbecue in America. The pork sandwich has long been on any barbecue lover's foodie bucket list in the States, but we're looking to help it go global. It's just that good. Now the issue can be with Carolina barbecue, whether it be North or South Carolina. The issue can be that it's typically a mustard or vinegar-based barbecue sauce, right? And in the Carolinas, they believe in mopping that barbecue constantly with said vinegar or mustard sort of stuff. And sometimes that ain't to your liking. But, man, I've been to South Carolina to have some damn good whole hog barbecue. I've had it on many occasions. Right in South Carolina. Damn good. Part of the perks of being an over-the-road truck driver, my friends. Now, this whole list is put together by Elizabeth Thorne. Here is a photo of her at the bottom of this piece. So all credit going to Elizabeth Thorne for this piece. So thank you very much. Good stuff, man. Grubhub and Uber Eats. Yeah, exactly, Havana. Exactly. Yeah, the Jarritos, right? Jarritos. Is that how you say that drink? Ketchup doesn't go on hot dogs, Joe D. No, it doesn't. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. Did I say that? I am on hot dogs. What about you guys on hot dogs? Now, there's probably going to be a lot of what is going to be consumed tomorrow or today. For a lot of people, they did their grilling today, Labor Day weekend. A lot of hot dogs and hamburgers, right? That's kind of the quick, easy thing. Hot dogs for me, mustard, sometimes a little relish. That's about it. I'm a pretty standard dude. Hot dogs, mustard, sometimes a little relish. Now, for some people, when you go relish on a hot dog, do you go dill relish or sweet relish? I'm a sweet relish guy. I like sweet relish. If I'm going to put relish on there, I like sweet relish. I don't go sauerkraut. I don't do sauerkraut. No, don't do sauerkraut. Sometimes some onion. I could do some onion on there. Some nice diced onion. And Havana says, wait, mustard, pickle spheres, and relish. Says, I don't actually pickles on my dogs. Jalapenos work too. Yeah, jalapenos, man. Jalapenos work on kind of everything, don't they? On a lot of things, at least. They kind of work. I haven't had, the only thing now, I've not put jalapenos on as many things that I put green chili. I put green chili on a lot. I have not put green chili or jalapenos on waffles or pancakes. Take that back. Put green chili on pancakes one time. But have not put jalapenos on pancakes. Waffles, never. I have never put. Trying to think. I have never put chili, any sort of chili, whether it be jalapenos or otherwise, on waffles. I think that's one of the few things I haven't. Carnal Flores, he gone. Let that ride. Frank's Red Hot Sauce on the hot dogs for hangover breakfast. Chicken and waffles is great, but have you put jalapenos on the waffles? That's my question. Jalapenos on the waffles. Any sort of chili on the waffles. I have not. I've kind of accidentally been sprinkling. Who can eat breakfast without some hot sauce? I can't. I guess I can. Breakfast, if I'm doing like eggs, ham steak, or eggs, bacon, eggs, sausage, and potatoes, I struggle if there's no hot sauce. I can get it down, of course, because that's good. That's good stuff. But without hot sauce? Oh, man, come on, man. You got to have hot sauce. And what's your favorite hot sauce? Okay. My rank. Okay, we're gonna do this. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do this right. Top 10 hot sauce. Okay, we're gonna do this in America. Okay. Top 10 most popular hot sauces. We're gonna do this. This is January 16th. So let's see if we can get a super current. Here we go. Chicago Tribune. This was done February 13th, 2020. Ooh, Mashed is a good one, but that one's from 2018. The SpruceEats.com did a list February 29th, 2020. The 12, I don't know why they got to 12, but the 12 best hot sauces of 2020. Let's see what they say. Best overall, I agree. Tapatio hot sauce at Amazon. Well, I mean, you can get it wherever you can get it. But Tapatio, I think, so that's their best overall. Quote, boasts glowing customer reviews and an unbeatable taste. I agree with that quote, and I would add to that quote by saying price. The taste and the price makes Tapatio one of the best. And only because I love Cholula, but the problem with Cholula is that it's got really popular in the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years. And so the price has gone up. So, yeah, Tapatio, I would agree. Overall, runner-up, best overall, Secret Advark habanero hot sauce on Amazon. I guess they did a lot of stuff on Amazon here. I don't know that it matters where you get it, as long as you can get it. So Secret Advark habanero hot sauce. Best Mexican hot sauce, I guess, Valentina Mexican hot sauce. I have had Valentina, like Valentina a lot. I actually have some right here, and it's pretty damn good. Best for tacos, Cholula. I like Cholula. It's just the problem I have with Cholula, like I said, for hot sauce should be cheap. Hot sauce shouldn't be expensive. And Cholula is getting up there. Those little darn bottles of Cholula they can get quite expensive for hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's not breaking the bank, don't get me wrong, but best for wings, Frank's. Frank's Red Hot buffalo wing sauce. Yeah, I like Frank's too. I have to agree. Best habanero hot sauce, Al Yateco, right? Salsa picante verde de chile habanero. I have not had that, I have to admit. Slap your best Louisiana. Slap your mama all natural Louisiana hot sauce, style hot sauce. If you've not had Slap Your Mama by now, you need to get on Amazon, just like they suggest right here, and get you some Slap Your Mama. Change your life. Personal experience with Slap Your Mama when they were a much, much, much smaller brand. They came to Albuquerque and were putting their, they were getting their brand out there. And I told the lady I really liked their stuff. And she gave me a shirt, and she gave me all kinds of product when I bought some of their stuff. And if you guys remember in the early days of my reviews, I would wear that Slap Your Mama hot sauce shirt. And I wore it backwards because it was actually on the back of the shirt. But I wore it backwards on my reviews so that you could see the Slap Your Mama. Best sriracha. Bushwick Kitchen Weak Knees. I can't say that name. Gugancha? I don't know. Sriracha hot sauce. Okay. Best ghost pepper. Dave's Gourmet Ghost Pepper. Nanja. I can't say these words. Best avocado hot sauce. Is that a thing? Kumana avocado hot sauce. I was not aware that was a thing. Best overall is Tapatio hot sauce, 5 ounce, $10 on Amazon, $7 at Walmart. Here's the best overall, the runner-up best overall, $9 on Amazon. And here's the Valentina. Like I said, I've got some of that right now, $2. Look at that bottle. Best Mexican hot sauce. I'm telling you, man, the Valentina is bomb. It's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. See, and look at these little bottle of Cholula at Walmart, $6. Now, I have to admit, it's generally a little cheaper in the store than that. Maybe $5, somewhere in the high 4s. But still, man. I mean, look at that. Look at this bottle. You can get a Valentina for $2. And that's actually cheaper than that. I can get typically this bottle of Valentina for probably 50 cents, honestly. 50 cents, 75 cents, maybe as high as $1. but it's pretty doggone cheap. Pretty good hot sauce, man. Angel says Valentina is way better than Cholula. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I don't have Cholula in the house right now, but I do have Valentina, and I do also have the Tapatio. I have both of them. I like them both. Yeah, it's about $2. He said for a 33-ounce bottle. Yeah, it's price rules right there, man. And the price on that stuff is right. You know what I'm saying? The price is right on that stuff. My friends, I'm telling you right now, don't ever drink your Miller Lite that warm. Because that is just not right. I don't recommend that to anybody. I'm a pro. You know what I'm saying? I do this sort of thing. Don't drink your Miller Lite that warm. I'm telling you right now. Okay, we're really out of here this time, friends. We'll see you, man. Peace out.